I was very stressed out at the end of my grade 12 year. I felt lost. I didn't feel like I had anywhere to go. Hey everyone, it's Olivia. Welcome to my channel. And today I'm going to be giving you some honest advice about taking a gap year. So there are a couple reasons why you might be thinking of taking a gap year. That could be because you don't have enough money, you're really not sure what you want to do, and you're overly stressed about the decision that you need to make. So my first piece of advice is to decide if you are a school person or not. So what I mean by that is, do you enjoy going to school, or are you somebody who dreads it in the morning? If you are somebody who enjoys going to school, taking a gap year might be okay for you. If you are somebody who doesn't like school, taking a gap year might be something to reconsider. If you are somebody who doesn't like school, you're going to be less motivated to go back once you've finished. So in my opinion, if you're not a big school person, you should get it all done at once. That way, when you're finished, you're completely finished and you don't have to go back. If you're also somebody that doesn't like school, I would suggest looking into trades. Community colleges are an option. University isn't the only thing. So make sure you're looking at all of the different options for you. If you think that a gap year is good for you, I'm going to give you some advice on what to do during that time. So during your gap year, there are a couple things that you should be doing. Couple things you might already be doing. The first thing that you should do is get a part-time job or even a full-time job. Getting a job is super helpful in becoming an adult, in becoming a better you, and learning what you like and dislike. You can do one job, you can do a couple jobs. It's up to you and it's your preference. I've done a couple of jobs, and because of that, I know exactly what I want. I've done office jobs and I've done customer service jobs. And so now I know I am a person who enjoys interacting with people. So having that job and doing jobs during your gap year, or even while you're still in school, is going to help you in the long run decide what you want to do in a career and what you like. The second thing you should be doing is volunteering. This is also going to help decide what you like and what you dislike. Knowing what you like is crucial in deciding your next steps into either community college, university, or nothing. I would not advise against nothing, but that's totally up to you. You are the one that's deciding what you are going to do for the rest of your life. For volunteering, there's plenty of different options in every community. You should pick one that seems interesting to you, or something maybe that you've never tried before. If you're thinking of going into being a teacher, maybe see if you can tutor some kids or read books to younger kids. This will be helpful knowing if you actually enjoy being with kids and teaching kids. And this will help you ultimately figure out your decision. Another thing instead of volunteering would also be to shadow or to do internships. These are more job oriented, but you don't get paid. So if you want to be a lawyer, maybe see if you can shadow a lawyer. If you want to go into engineering, see if you can go and shadow somebody in an engineering position. There are so many ways to get involved in your community, and volunteering is a really good thing that you should be doing, and it's amazing to have that on your resume if it's something that eventually ties to your career, because going to school, you won't have those volunteer experiences or job experiences because you're going to be in school. So if you're taking a gap year, utilize that time to either work or volunteer so you have more experience in the job world. So another thing that I am going to recommend you do, this is the most important thing you need to do in your gap year, but it is to research. You cannot go into your gap year thinking that all of a sudden you're going to know what you want to do. That's not how it works. You need to put in the effort to get something in return. Unfortunately for me, I failed on this part. I was very stressed out at the end of my grade 12 year. I felt lost. I didn't feel like I had anywhere to go. My parents were super helpful. I took a gap year. I worked the whole gap year. I didn't do any research. Fail on my end. I did a little bit, but honestly, it wasn't enough. And I ended up taking a program. I loved the program. I learned a lot in it, but unfortunately, I didn't receive any type of career from that program. I just want to say that not getting a job after that program was entirely my decision. It had nothing to do with the program. It was an amazing program. I didn't put in the effort that I should have to receive a career in the end. So first things first is researching programs that schools around you offer. Researching community college versus university. Once you've done researching programs and courses, your next step is to jump on in. So what I mean by this is courses and programs around your community might offer drop-in. You can go and sit in a program and just kind of see what it's like, see what the class is like, see what the school is like, see how the professors are, see what the students like about it, so that it'll benefit your decision in the end. Some colleges and universities have open houses. Open houses are a great opportunity to figure out all of the different programs and courses that they offer. You get to meet teachers. Sometimes you get to meet other students that took those courses. These are all great research opportunities that's going to help you make your ultimate decision. Now, making your decision isn't always easy. This is the first step into making your own decisions for the rest of your life. That is scary, I know, but it's also fun. You're at that age where it's time to take control of your life and not have other people deciding what you want to do. Sometimes family members and friends are going to be against whatever idea you choose, but they are not you. You are your own person, and you need to make this decision for you. You need to explain to them why you're taking this gap year. You cannot just tell them that you just want to take a gap year to travel. That is not going to help them. Let them know that you're very stressed out about the upcoming year and you really don't believe that this is something you want to do yet. You really want to get more experience in the real world to know. Having a real reason to take that gap year is going to help them understand where you're at. Something that you shouldn't do during your gap year is waste it. And by this I mean not working, spending all your money, and traveling when you don't need to. So, of course you can travel. This is your time to explore yourself and to explore what you like. But I would not suggest traveling the full time, because you're going to spend all of your money, and then if you do decide to go back to school, you're not going to have anything. So if you really think that you need to travel, limit it to maybe your province or the surrounding provinces around you, or maybe even just a few communities over. This is going to help you save money, which is a big help in the long run. Wasting your gap year is something that's going to affect you negatively and show that your parents that you are not using this gap year as productively as you could be. With all that advice, I know that sometimes your family and your friends can be a little harsh on you and your decisions. That's okay. Take their opinions, but don't take them too harshly. Understand that they have been through what you have been through, but ultimately remember that you are your own person and you need to decide this for yourself. I know that can be scary, but you are going to be the one paying back that student loan. You are going to be the one studying, staying up late, getting those good grades, and ultimately doing that career in the end. So just make sure that you talk to your parents, you discuss it with them, because at first they might not understand, but you do just have to let them know that this is something that you've been thinking about and this is something that you're sure about. Your parents are here to help you. If you don't think you can talk to them, talk to a guidance counselor, talk to your friends. There are always going to be options for you to talk to people. So we have now come to the end of the video. Thank you all so much for watching. If you have any questions, feel free to drop them down in the comment section and I will try and respond to them as best as I can. So make sure you like and subscribe, and also go follow me on my Instagram at It's Olivia Perrin. I can also answer your questions there if you message me. I hope you guys all have a fantastic day, and I'll see you next time. Bye.